Hey guys, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I am swell. So I am here. It's 12 weeks postpartum from having my baby. So here's my little guy. He's 12 weeks old. He's in a milk coma right now. So I'm going to talk about how to not lose your pregnancy weight. If that is your goal, to keep all your pregnancy weight, because I know a lot of people want to do that. Hear the sarcasm there. So I'm going to talk about the things that I've been doing wrong and the things I've been doing right, because I think it's important to acknowledge that as well. But I told you guys a couple of weeks ago when I made a video that during the first 2 weeks I had lost 30 of the 50 pounds I gained. And then I just kind of stuck for a while, and then the number started going down. Well, now the number started going up. So I'm actually 25 pounds higher still than my pre-pregnancy weight. And I'm down 25 pounds from my pregnancy weight because I'm like halfway in between. The problem is the scale doesn't seem to really go anywhere, and actually if it goes somewhere, it tends to go up. So my main thing right now is if I can just focus on maintaining. He and I are exclusively breastfeeding, and I don't want to do anything to compromise my supply because I had PCOS in the past, and I actually had a lactation consultant told me that she thinks that I have a low supply. So I don't want to go into like my full mode of like protein shakes in the morning and eating this and eating this and eating this, because I almost feel like I'm going to mess up my supply if I start losing weight too quickly. So not to use that as an excuse, I have been eating bad sometimes. It's almost as if I've forgotten what I used to eat in the morning and at lunchtime, because the only thing I reach for is grains. I have oatmeal, I have toast with eggs, I have cereal, I have waffles, and then I have cupcakes, not for breakfast, but like randomly, I'll have a lot more dessert than I used to. I eat more ice cream than I used to. Not that I'm eating these things on a daily basis, but it's just not something that I can have in my diet. There's some of us that I think we just gain weight more easily and we have a more difficult time losing it. So for myself, my diet has to be really spot on in order for me to lose weight and maintain it. So, like I said, I'm not too down on myself right now. I did kind of have like a little breakdown the other day where I cried to my husband, like, I'm so ugly and fat and sloppy, and how can you find me attractive? Because I'd been wearing like sweatpants and tank tops for the last 3 months of my life, and I decided to go shopping, and I didn't know what size I was going to be. So before pregnancy, I was a 6. And I assumed I was probably around a 10 or a 12 when I went to the store. And I was. The 12s fit. They're a little bit tight, but I got them on. And to be honest, I still look good overall. Like the work I had done kind of held up. You know, my stomach is still decent looking. But it was kind of an eye-opener to me being in the dressing room and like seeing how big I was compared to where I had been for so many years after losing the weight. So I had a little bit of a hard time. Before going shopping, I had stopped at a bakery to get my husband and I both a cupcake that I was going to bring home, and we were going to eat them together. Well, I allowed my emotions and negative thinking to get the best of me. While I was driving down the road, I like ripped open the box like an animal, devoured it, and then I think I cried a little bit, but that's when I came home and cried to my husband. But I'm feeling better now. So yeah, so it happens to the best of us, you know? So anyways, yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. Not really losing weight, not really attempting to lose weight, to be totally honest, and just trying to be mindful of not trying to gain too much weight. I'm hoping that when he's a little bit older and he doesn't need as much attention, that I'm going to have more time to work out, more time to focus on my meals. When it's not so cold outside, I'm going to be able to take him in the stroller, walk around the block, walk the dogs, go to the park, yada, yada. Right now, it's just really hard to get anything done because I breastfeed him. And it's almost like I feel like as soon as I'm done breastfeeding him and he falls asleep long enough for me to put him down, like 20 minutes later, it's time for him to eat again. So it's been really hard for me, like, organizing all of that, but he's getting a lot better as far as giving me a little bit more of a break, so I have time in between feeding him to go do certain things like cook meals and yada yada, whatever I need to do. Last night he actually gave me a little bit of a break, so I did Just Dance on the Wii, which was fun. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much all of what's been going on with me. I thank you guys for watching. I don't know, it feels good to do my hair and my makeup today. It's been a while since I did that, and I'm hoping that you all have a lovely Valentine's Day. Mwah. You want to say hi? Say hi. Hi, baby. Say hello. Mwah.